medicine water. That's what I call it. And it's a very powerful tool. I encourage you to work with it for this entire class. So the first thing we do is we take a bottle, like here's a bottle, here's another bottle, and we're going to fill them with water, and we're going to write on them. We're going to write on them words and affirmations. I'm just giving you two different kinds of bottles. So you can use exactly the same bottle, but you're going to need two bottles. I'm just giving you two examples here that are easy to write on. So you're going to take one bottle, it's your positive bottle, and one bottle is your negative bottle. On your positive bottle, which you filled with water, you're going to write words that are positive, like love, or joy, peace, and you can cover the whole bottle with your words, okay? And then the negative bottle, you're going to write the actual negative thoughts that you might have during the day. For instance, I'm not good enough. You might just write not good enough. Okay? Now this bottle doesn't have water in it, but imagine that it does. So you're writing your negative thoughts on one bottle and your positive, affirmative words on the other bottle. Okay? So another way to do this is if you don't have a Sharpie, this is a Sharpie and they're really good for writing on all kinds of things. You could take a piece of Scotch tape and you can write you know, on that, like that. Okay, so you've got your two bottles, positive, negative. And this is part of your everyday practice. You start with full water bottles. And I like to use spring water because you're going to be drinking this water. So use good water. And what you're going to do then is you're going to take this water bottle, the positive one, at the end of the day, and you're going to fill a glass of water. Remember, I don't have water in here, but let's say I did. You're going to fill a glass of water. It's nice to use a pretty glass. And you're going to put this glass of water beside your bed at night. Beside your bed at night. And during the night, you're asking, before you go to bed, as you place this water by your bed, you ask your angels to make this water into medicine, specifically designed for your body. So you take this positive affirmation water, you pour it in a glass, you place it by your bed before you go to sleep at night, and you ask the angels, please turn this water into medicine while I sleep tonight. Medicine for my body. Then, in the morning when you get up, I always brush my teeth first thing, because during the night, while you're sleeping, you're breathing, you're exhaling, and every time you exhale, you're exhaling toxins. Our breath is one of the major ways that we release toxins, through the breath. So all night long, you're exhaling the toxins, and that's why you wake up in the morning and your mouth is so icky. You always want to brush your teeth first thing in the morning so that you don't swallow those toxins back again. So you brush your teeth, and then you drink your medicine water. Drink that whole glass of medicine water. Don't let the first thing that you place in your body be coffee or soda or something like that. No, let it be pure spring water. Delicious spring water that has been turned into medicine for you by your angels. It works. You try it. So at night, after you pour this glass of water from your positive affirmation bottle, then you refill the bottle so it's full of water. Okay? And then you place this on your altar. You're going to keep both of these bottles on your altar during the day. Now, you're writing your negative things here, like not good enough, lazy, fat, whatever the negative thoughts are that you think about yourself, you write them on this bottle. When the bottle is full, and it might be a week or a day, it's going to depend, each person will be different. But when the bottle is full with the negative thoughts and you can see it's all covered, then take this water, pour it out, but do it in a sacred ceremony. So before you pour it out, you can make a prayer that this water, these thoughts are truly transformed. That as you release the water, you're releasing the thoughts from your mind. And in fact, every time you write a thought on this bottle, intend that you're releasing it from your mind. Now you can, in your ceremony of releasing the water and making prayers, you can pour it into the ground, you can pour it down the toilet, whatever makes sense for you, but do it in a sacred, holy way that you are intending to release these thoughts permanently from your mind. Invite the higher Holy Spirit self to assist you in releasing these thoughts from your mind forever. And very important, that anyone else who has these thoughts, that they too would experience healing forever from those negative thoughts. Yes. So this is one of the ways that we start to really pay attention to the thoughts on our mind. One of the students in my Masterful Living class worked with this technique, and she had on her positive bottle, one of the things that she did was, at the time that she was working with this, she was training to be a yoga teacher. And there was a posture that she couldn't do. She had not yet been able to master it. And she was really interested in being able to succeed at doing this difficult posture. So she wrote on the positive water bottle, I can do whatever the posture is. And she was drinking her medicine water, and after a few days, she could do it. After only a few days, she could do it. Now, one of the things that is helpful to you to understand about this healing technique of using the medicine water is, I encourage you to go to Dr. Emoto's work with water, the healing messages in water, and go to his website or his book. I'll put the title in the video here, and I encourage you to go and look at his work. He did amazing work where he did exactly this kind of thing, and then he took drops of the water from the positive and from the negative, and he flash froze them so that he could see the crystal structure of a single drop of water. And the positive water had beautiful crystalline structures, and the negative had ugly, deformed crystalline structures. It makes a difference. It's our thoughts. It's the way we talk to ourselves. It's how we're holding these thoughts affects the molecular structure of the water. It's amazing when you think about it, because we are mostly water. So the thoughts that we're thinking are affecting the cells of our body and the structure of those cells. So we're turning that around with these simple techniques. You see, it's so important to do them. What I find is the people who do these things, they're the ones that have an amazing experience in finding freedom. If you don't want to do the homework, you don't have to do the homework. There are always some people who take this class, they pay the money for the class, and they don't do the homework. They don't do it. Because you know what? They're not really interested in changing their minds. And that's okay. They'll get there eventually. However, paying for the class, listening to the class, that's not going to get it. You have to do the work. So for me, the water bottle, it's fun. For years, I have been pouring out my medicine water and drinking it every morning. So I invite you to do the same with me. let me know how you feel about it. Put something in the chat, because I'm telling you, that glass of water every morning is delicious, and it's a wonderful way to start the day. And with every single drop of that medicine water, you are telling yourself you're worth it. When you write those things on your bottles and you place them on the altar, you're telling yourself you're worth it. Every now and then, I forget to pour my water before I go to sleep. And I get into bed and I'm ready to fall asleep, and I realize I forgot to pour my medicine water. I get out of bed and I go pour that medicine water, because I'm worth it. A glass of pure medicine for you, specifically designed by the angels for you, every day. All you have to do is ask, and it is given. Yes, 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 yes. Simple ways that don't cost you anything, really, that you can invest in truly living your best life, healing the whole way you think about yourself and hold yourself. These techniques work. Work it. It'll work for you.